Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I'm gonna be reviewing the Lego Movie. So yeah. Before I start, for those who haven't seen it for whatever reason, I recommend you go out in theaters, watch it now, or depending when you're watching this, get the DVD or Netflix or whatever, and watch it. I'm reviewing this on the 12th of February, so again, depending when you're watching this. So I'll give you a couple seconds for those who wanna leave. Go ahead, leave. Starting now. So yeah, your 10 seconds are up. Again, you can always leave anytime at or any point in this video, but don't comment down below that I didn't warn you because there may be some spoilers or whatever. So as usual, as my review goes, I'll do a quick synopsis, likes and dislikes, and then I'll do the rate. So yeah, basically a synopsis for this would be this Lego man called Emmett. He basically lives his life, by the rules, the Lego rules, his daily life. He's a construction worker, and yeah, he's basically very generic looking, like a regular Lego, like the basic plain Lego face and construction working um torso with the blue pant legs, whatever you want to call it, and the hard hat, or hair, something depending how what time it is in the movie, whatever. Yeah. Sorry. So yeah, he's very generic Lego piece person, whatever. One day he before leaving work, he sees this other Lego person, and he sees this other mysterious Lego person, and basically when he tries to follow it, she runs away, and he falls into this hole, and he basically finds this, like, the special piece, or I forget what it's called, um the special piece, the irresistible piece. I forget what it's called. um but yeah, he basically like a very important Lego piece type of thing. um now when now the same girl eventually finds him, and she thinks he's the special one, and having also thought that, she also believes he's a master builder, which is basically any Lego who can build anything, without needing rules and right off the top of their head. This girl, eventually turns out to be someone called Wild Style, or Lucy, depending what part of the movie you are in, or whatever. And basically now they have to find and stop Lord Business, um, voiced by Will Ferrell, from basically gluing everyone with crazy glue, or as in the movie it's called Craggle. Um, and yeah, that's practically a quick plot of it. I mean, it's a very basic idea at the end. When I first thought of it, heard this, I thought, yeah, Hollywood's running out of ideas. I saw the trailers, and I thought this was gonna be good. I had some hopes for it. I won't say it's the most anticipated movie of this year, or for me, but I did anticipate it to a degree or an extent. And then I saw the movie, and by God, this was such a disappointment. This was such a disappointment, in my opinion. I know many people like it, but honestly, I don't like it. I just don't like it. I mean, granted, the animation is amazing, wonderful, beautiful. It's the best animation I've seen for any movie. But when it comes to an animated movie, that's a whole different story. But the animation is beautiful. The CGI or whatever they use, they're making it look like stop motion, but it's not really stop motion. You could tell it's not stop motion, but they're making it look like stop motion, which I like, and I think it's very well done in that aspect of the movie. But when it comes to almost everything else, it's just horrible. the voice acting, they're decent at times. I mean, the jokes, they're hit and miss in my opinion. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. They're hit and miss. Um, and I mean, it has its problems, which it's what made it such a huge disappointment for me. I mean, I kept reading reviews and looking videos of the reviews for this movie. They say this was like one of the best movies so far for this year. I mean, granted, this year just started, but after the January season, it's one of the better movies. Honestly, I don't see it. I don't see it. They had this song which I think, and I don't usually complain about songs or like the tracks or the what do you call it? The music, whatever, the soundtracks or whatever. The scores, I usually don't complain or talk about them, but damn, the score for this movie was so annoying. Its main song or theme song or whatever was this annoying as hell song called, which went, "Everything is awesome, everything is awesome," something like that. You know, it's just annoying. Annoyed me like a motherfucker. Sorry, but it's just annoyed me. Um, I mean the score. I don't know the hell out of me. To be fair, and half score was just that one song. Everything is awesome. Everything is awesome. Whatever. However the hell it went. I mean, then you had this fantastic cast: Pratt, Will Ferrell, Elizabeth Banks, Will Arnett, Nick Offerman, Liam Neeson, Charlie Day, Channing Tatum, Morgan Freeman, Jonah Hill. Um, those are like some of the main people. You know, um, you had such an amazing cast. Let's see, I think you also had like one of the Francos, Dave or James Franco. I can't remember off the top of my head. Oh, and Shaquille O'Neal, he had like a Lego cameo. You had such an amazing cast, but you didn't take advantage of it. I mean, it seemed lackluster at times. The voice acting, it just really didn't feel believable in my opinion. In my opinion, out of the three acts, the second act was the best one. I mean, the first one was a slow burner. Was it started off slow. The third one, after that, I just said hell with this movie. After that, I mean, spoilers here for those who haven't seen the movie. The Lego Man Emmett. It's right. This is right around where the third act is or starts or somewhere. Somewhere sometime in the third act. But the Lego Man Emmett. Um, he goes through this portal. He like jumps out this window from Mr. Business, President Business, Lord Business, whatever. Tower, and he goes through this portal. And turns out that he's in an actual Lego world, like made by real people, and you have Will Ferrell and this other kid. And after that, it just seemed almost like Toy Story. It seemed too much of a Toy Story copycat, and honestly, didn't really make sense. At first, I thought it's a somewhat interesting idea. I was like, okay, where are we going with this? And after that, I just thought, okay, yeah, now I see. And now I see the resemblance between Will Ferrell's character and Lord Business, but it just didn't look right. It didn't feel right. It felt fake. It felt forced, and personally, I didn't like it. The jokes also felt flat. I mean, anything I could say good is that some of the jokes were good, funny. The last joke in the whole movie was pretty funny. I will say that was hilarious. In my opinion, the best joke of them all, or at least one of them. Some of the voice acting was pretty decent. The second act was amazing, and the animation was amazing. But other than that, I mean, the first and the third act sucked. I mean, it was lackluster at times. The plot went to hell at times, and the ending just was total BS in my opinion. I honestly expected more from this movie, and I'm honestly truly disappointed at this movie. I know many people like it, and but when I saw it, I just thought this is just a. After that, when I left the theater, I thought this is just another giant propaganda for us people to buy Legos. I mean, yeah. Some of the jokes are towards older kids, which I do like that they are trying to include. They're not trying to make it towards little kids. I do like that they're trying to include the adults and teenagers and whatnot, but again, it's hit and miss for jokes. And yeah, I mean, technically, this is one of those movies that should have made me want to play with my Legos, made me want to buy more Legos or something like that. And after this movie, I didn't really give a shit about my Legos. After this, I just wanted to, I don't know what I wanted to do with all my Legos, but sure as hell was not play with them. So yeah, at the end, I'm gonna give a rating. For the rating, one being the worst, 10 being the best, and 6 being decent. I'd put this at a 5.5, a little less over decent, little less of under decent. I mean, it has a lot of problems, but it does try to fight back, with its jokes geared towards some older, kids and adults. And the animation is beautiful in the second act. It tries to balance itself out, but ultimately it fails. But it's, I wouldn't call it a decent movie, but it's still a disappointment. So 5.5 is what I will give it. So yeah, that's basically it. Comment down below on your thoughts on the Lego Movie. I know many people went ape shit for it. My friend went ape shit for it when he saw it. I still don't get the point of this movie. It's just giant propaganda, in my opinion. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get disliked like a motherfucker. Sorry. But again, comment down below. What are your thoughts on the Lego Movie? Did you hate it? Did you like it? Do you think it should be more than 5.5, which I'm pretty sure many people are gonna agree, or less than 5.5, or do you agree with me? Do you think it should be 5.5? What was your favorite part of the movie? What was your least favorite part? Whatever. Put all that down below. Besides that, subscribe. I also do other reviews. I review other movies. I also review some action figures. Not usually Legos, but whatever. Besides that, I also review TV shows and comics. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, subscribe, comment below, share on Instagram, Facebook, MySpace, Twitter, Vine, whatever. Whatever you guys prefer, basically. And that's basically it. This is Daniel Mart signing off. Disappointment.